We're going to answer all your questions right now at 855-529-7469. That's 855-529-7469. We're going to talk to Karen. Karen, welcome to the Law Show. Karen, you're on the Law Show. You're on the air. Everybody in Chicagoland can hear you talking.
Okay. I called because I have a question. I was wondering if a judge can take money from an IRA if you decided to, charge you for a fine that they gave you, but then they passed, they said you didn't have to pay the fine, but then if they wanted to come back after you, would they be able to take your IRA money?
In general, and this is a generality, IRAs, 401ks, other retirement benefits, so long as they are not commingled, are not subject to garnishment no matter what. Now, what do I mean by commingled? So let's say, for example, somebody's on Social Security disability, all right?
Uh-huh.
But they're also getting a stipend from their father, or their recently passed father's trust, and they mix those two things together, right? You can't. Those are subject. All those funds are subject to garnishment and attachment because they've been mixed with other non-exempt funds. Right now, what you've got, if you've got an IRA with only tax-free, pre-tax dollars in it, they can't attach that. Okay. But tell me, why are they claiming that they're going to do this?
Well, no, they didn't say that they were going to do it. It's not for myself. It's for my son. But there was a case, and then they were going to put a fine on the case, but instead they didn't put the fine on the case. But now he wanted to know if they can come back like in a year or two or whatever they want.
What kind of case was it?
It was a federal case.
It was a federal case. And
right.
What was your son accused of doing?
Well, that doesn't have anything to do with it. I mean, I can't tell you that.
Okay, and so they fined your son for doing whatever it was they claimed he did?
Well, they were going to give him a fine, but then they waived it. They didn't give him the fine.
Why did they waive the fine?
I don't know, because they gave him time in jail.
Okay, well, listen, I don't think that if they waive the fine, they're going to come back and try to fine you again. Now, when he gets out of prison or jail, he'll have some measure of parole or probation. There may be some oversight fees and things like that. But those are still non-exempt. They can't get a hold of that. And if anybody says anything different to you...
They can't come after it.
What?
I mean, it's in his name, so they can't come after it.
That's correct. As long as it is exempt from collection, and if it's a retirement account, IRA, if it's not been commingled, then he should be okay. But if anybody tells you different, call us, and we'll sit down and talk with you, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks for calling the Law Show. We're going to continue answering all your legal questions at 855-529-7469. You can also email your questions to questions@thelawshow.com, and I'll get an answer out to you right away. Most times I get back with people today after the show, and we'll do that same thing for you as well, so you can get out and start reveling in honor of St. Patrick, who drove the snakes out of Ireland. You know, my father used to tell me that, and I said, Dad, there's no snakes in Ireland. He said, see?